In a quiet valley surrounded by green hills and silver streams, there lived a young girl named Lina. She was kind, full of energy, and always wanted everything now. If she planted a seed, she expected flowers the next morning. If she tried to learn something new, she wanted to master it in a day. Her grandmother, Nora, was the opposite. She moved slowly, spoke softly, and always said, "Good things bloom in their own time, my dear." But Lina would roll her eyes. "Grandma, why wait when we can make things happen faster?" Nora would just smile, her wrinkled hands gently holding a cup of tea. "Because, my child, patience teaches us more than speed ever will." One sunny morning, Nora gave Lina a small seed in a golden pouch. "This is a very special seed," she said. "Plant it carefully, water it daily, and wait. One day, it will show you the beauty of patience." Lina's eyes sparkled. "How long will it take?" Nora smiled mysteriously. "Only time can tell."
Excited, Lina ran outside and planted the seed in a small patch near the window. Every morning, she would water it and wait for something magical to happen. But after 3 days, nothing. After a week, still nothing. "Maybe it's a bad seed," she muttered. By the second week, frustration grew inside her. She stomped to her grandmother's chair. "Grandma, it's useless. I water it every day, but it doesn't grow. Maybe I should plant another one." Nora looked at her calmly. "Lina, do you pull at the clouds to make rain come sooner?" "No," Lina frowned. "Then why rush the seed? It is alive, but it moves by its own rhythm. The world's most beautiful things cannot be forced. They must be allowed." Lina sighed and walked away, but her grandmother's words echoed in her heart. Days turned into weeks. The excitement had faded. But still, Lina didn't stop watering the seed. Some mornings she forgot. Other days, she almost gave up. Yet something inside her kept saying, "Keep going." Then one morning, as the golden light of dawn fell through her window, she saw it, a tiny green sprout pushing through the soil. Her eyes widened in wonder. "It's alive," she whispered. She ran to tell her grandmother, who smiled knowingly. "See, my dear, the seed never forgot your care. It was growing, just hidden beneath the surface." Lina looked at the little sprout and felt something new. Not excitement, but peace. Every day she watched it grow, slowly but beautifully. First, it grew 2 leaves, then a thin stem. Then a few buds appeared, waiting for their turn to bloom. Each stage took time, sometimes days, sometimes weeks. But Lina no longer felt impatient. She had learned to enjoy the quiet process, the watering, the waiting, the wonder of small progress. Months passed. One morning, she noticed a change, a soft fragrance in the air. She looked down and gasped. The small plant had transformed into a beautiful flower, glowing in the morning light, petals of soft gold and white, shining like sunlight captured in bloom. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. Her grandmother came to her side, smiling with pride. "You see, Lina, the flower didn't grow faster because you wanted it to. It grew when it was ready, and that's what makes it perfect." Lina touched the flower gently. "It's even more beautiful because I waited for it." Nora nodded. "That's the secret, my dear. Patience turns ordinary moments into miracles. The longer the wait, the deeper the gratitude." From that day on, Lina's life changed. When she practiced piano and made mistakes, she no longer cried. She smiled and said, "It's okay. I'm growing." When things didn't happen the way she hoped, she whispered to herself, "Maybe it's not time yet." And when she planted new seeds, she didn't rush them. She enjoyed the journey. Over time, she became known across the valley as the girl with golden patience. Her flowers always bloomed brighter. Her art grew deeper, and her smile carried peace. Years later, when Nora passed away, Lina stood in her garden, now full of colorful blooms, each one grown from the same patience her grandmother had taught her. She looked at the golden flower that started it all, still blooming proudly. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Thank you, Grandma. You were right. The most beautiful things in life bloom slowly." A gentle breeze moved through the garden, carrying the soft scent of the flowers, almost like her grandmother's presence smiling from above. Moral of the story: patience is not about waiting. It's about how you wait. True growth happens quietly, beneath the surface, and those who trust the process always bloom in time.